Hello everyone, my name is Abubaker Mahmoud, and in this demonstration and the second video we will demonstrate how we can use the pairing concept. The pairing concept is very simple. If you have, for example, 2 or 3 columns, and when the first column has a value, you want the second column value to be relative to the first column, and the third column value to be also relative to the second column, and so forth. So it's just like binding the columns value to be more relative to each other. So if we have a look on a pairing XML file, it will look like this: pairing data as the root, and then pairing, and then you put any arbitrary nodes between the pairing which have the same names. For example, here cars, and then column 1 if it is Toyota, then column 2 will be either Camry, Corolla, or Land Cruiser. Column 1 if it is Mercedes, then column 2 is definitely going to be Benz, Classic, or Maybach. And also the pairing could be for numeric column values, where we look here to codes. If column 1 is 12, then definitely column 2 is going to be either 5 or 7, and if column 2 is 5, then definitely column 3 is 3, and if column 2 is 7, then definitely column 3 is 2. And here if column 1 is 13, then definitely column 2 is going to be either 3 or 6 or 9. And if column 3 is 3, if column 2 is 3, then definitely column 3 is going to be either 5 or 44. So this is a kind of logical relationship between columns values in a table. So let us just use this example. For instance, cars. Let me show you how we can use this. We're going to create another 2 columns in our example here. We're going to define the pairing will be like this: alphabet, car, brand, and then we will pair it to car model, and you can pair as many columns as you'd like, so there is no limit for the number of columns you can bind or pair to each other. But in this example we are going to take only 2 columns, which are car brand and car model, and then we will use a node called cars. And to use the pairing, we should also in the setting here define the pairing setting, pairing XML function, and we will give it the path to the pairing file. It's the same location as the data XML, so I'm going to put it here and change the XML name, the XML file name, to pairing.xml. Just let's make sure it's called pairing.xml. Yes, and it's in the same location as the data. And so we have here 2 additional columns. One is car brand, and it is paired to car model using the node cars, which exists here in the pairing XML file. So now if we just go ahead and run the program, you will see for each employee a car brand and a car model, and one of them defines the other. Of course, this is against normalization in database management system, like no fields outside the primary key group should define other fields, but chances are that sometimes you need this rule breaking just to figure out something or to test something, or you want a dirty data just to test something. So this is the concept of pairing, it's very easy and straightforward.